Hello everyone, and welcome to my British Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sovereign William and Princess Charlotte wish Lionesses best of luck. Princess Charlotte has given a sweet 3-word message to the Lionesses in front of their game on Sunday as she showed up close by ruler William in new class. Sitting with her dad, who is likewise the leader of the football affiliation, she smiled at the camera as she clutched a football. Toward the finish of William's discourse, Charlotte added, "Best of luck, Lionesses." The message, presented on her folks' virtual entertainment accounts, was generally welcomed by illustrious fans, according to the answers to the video. One individual answered, "Exquisite message of help, and awesome to see Princess Charlotte. So pleased with our Lionesses, hoping everything works out for them of karma for later." One more added, "What an extremely incredible and exquisite help message. So astounding to see Princess Charlotte." Another regal fan proceeded, "Oh, what a lovable video. Princess Charlotte is a particularly lovely young lady. Much obliged to you for this magnificent amazement, and best of luck, Lionesses." Sovereign William has been condemned for choosing not to go down under for the last, reports the Mirror. It is perceived he chose not to venture out to the Lionesses last in light of the fact that the excursion would have involved flying across the world for a brief time frame, and there were alternate ways he could show support for the group. All things considered, he will watch the match on TV as he supports the Lionesses. Don't miss. Sorry we can't be there. Ruler William's message to Lionesses. Meghan Markle's confounding new title assuming that she is deprived of Duchess of Sussex. Imperial family's reality cup last reason, not a decent look, says Master. He said in his own message, "Lionesses, we need to send you an immense best of luck for later. We're sorry we can't be there face to face, however we're so pleased with all that you've accomplished and the large numbers you've roused here and all over the planet. So go out there tomorrow and truly live it up." For the resistance, Sovereign Letizia of Spain and her more youthful girl Infanta Sofia are making the 9,400-mile excursion to Sydney for the match to show the country's obligation to worldwide football. They beat Sweden 2-1 last Tuesday to arrive at the last as they and Britain endeavour to turn into the primary country whose people have become title holders. William didn't go to last year's Men's Reality Cup, organised by dubious hosts Qatar, because of a bustling winter plan toward the finish of a year ago. Britain just made the quarter-finals. However, it was perceived his office could have taken a gander at making game plans had Gareth Southgate's group arrived at the last. Meghan is still authoritatively known as the Duchess of Sussex, despite the fact that she and Sovereign Harry ventured down as working royals in 2020. Meghan Markle ought to surrender her imperial title if she has any desire to restart her way of life blog, The Tig, and use it to advance items, as per an illustrious master. Meghan and Sovereign Harry quit illustrious life and moved to California in 2020, yet they are as yet referred to officially as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, even as they have reduced most, if not all, connection with the firm. It has been conjectured that Meghan could relaunch her blog The Tig, which she ran from 2014 to 2017, while she featured as Rachel Zane in Suits, as a method for helping her public profile and create more pay. She could take motivation from buddy Gwyneth Paltrow, whose way of life brand Goop is presently an extravagant realm, but that's what Ingrid Seward trusts in the event that she does. She should surrender her regal title. She told Vanessa Feltz on Talk Television, "Perhaps I'm a piece outdated, yet I truly don't think a duchess who is hitched to the ruler's child ought to be going around advancing products. At the end of the day, all that she wears she's been given, and that's what she expects, and working princesses and duchesses could never do that." She added, "I'm quite of the assessment, and I never have been before, that if she has any desire to do that, recover her way of life blog, she truly ought to surrender her title and simply be Meghan Markle and fail to remember the Duchess of Sussex and give Harry well a rest." To get back via virtual entertainment, as a PR master let Express.co.uk know that she wants to restore herself. In spite of Dunn having her own Instagram account, Meghan as of late highlighted in an image with companions which was shared on one of their records, denoting her revisitation of the stage. Try not to miss. Lord Charles to meet with Sovereign Harry for harmony talks without Meghan. Ruler Charles to meet with Ruler Harry for harmony talks without Meghan. Princess Anne imparts an extraordinary connection to her teen niece woman Louise Windsor. The imperial family's surprising most loved food and dinners uncovered. Penelope Banton, undeveloped organisms advanced PR lead, told Express.co.uk. It's possible the Duchess will have been encouraged to restore herself via online entertainment to support the advancement of her most recent undertaking, something I would particularly underwrite to increment natural PR. It truly does anyway make one wonder on the off chance that Meghan has gotten back in the game in front of the arrival of Meet Me at the Lake. The Duke and Duchess have purportedly purchased the privileges to the Carly Fortune novel to adjust for Netflix, in a potential major new venture with the streaming monster. Ms. Banton proceeded. While Meghan Markle champions the right to protection, she can likewise hold dynamic web-based entertainment accounts and remain fairly private. Posting on Instagram, for instance, can be as frequently or meager as wanted on the off chance that you're utilizing it only for natural reasons. There's compelling reason need to have any kind of development technique set up. The couple's most recent narrative, Heart of Invictus, is booked to be delivered on Netflix on August 30. Her previous confidential secretary said he was envious of how the Princess Regal ceased from drinking liquor. Express top-notch pennant. The motivation behind why Princess Anne doesn't drink at noble cause occasions exposed. Her previous confidential secretary said he was envious of how the Princess Regal shunned drinking liquor. By Rod Ian and DUCAN, 10 o'clock, Sun, Ob 2023, to Bliopokemark. Princess Anne, Charles won't change as Lord. During commitment, royals will frequently be seen with a glass of wine or champagne, whether that be any semblance of Pol Roger or Moet and Shandon, the two of which have a regal warrant. The late Sovereign Elizabeth was said to have partaken in a mixed drink produced using 2 sections de Bonnet, a French beverage by Pernod Ricard, with 1 section gin, an inclination acquired from the sovereign mother. Sovereign Philip then again had a preference for life's straightforward delights, tasting on a pale brew like Boddington Lager instead of a martini or champagne. It appears Princess Anne, similar as her more youthful sibling the Duke of York, didn't emulate her folks' example. Very much like Ruler Andrew, the 73-year-old Princess Imperial avoids drinking any liquor. It has recently been accounted for that Princess Anne doesn't like to drink liquor at night, noble cause occasions, as she, for the most part, has a bustling timetable of imperial commitment the next day. Be that as it may, as indicated by her previous confidential secretary, the Princess Regal is teetotal and doesn't contact liquor by any stretch of the imagination. At the point when talked with on ITV's Narrative Anne, the Princess Imperial at 70, Commander Sir Nicholas Wright-on said, "I'm extremely envious. The princess doesn't drink alcohol by any stretch of the imagination." Anne is in many cases named the most focused illustrious, as she frequently embraces the most commitment. Last year, she had 214 added to her repertoire, undeniably more than Ruler Charles, who embraced 181. Anne's more youthful sibling, 63-year-old Andrew, likewise abstains from liquor. During a visit to New Zealand in 2005, the Duke told how he became teetotal as a youngster after he harmed his taste buds with liquor, the Mirror revealed at that point. Likewise, he told the Night Standard's Anne McElvoy that he didn't drink since he lacks head for it. Writing in 2021, the feature writer, who has worked for The Financial Analyst and the BBC, added, he uncovered his mom had recommended he could have to endure the talk of naval force life in his spell adrift as a young fellow. Then again, Sovereign Harry told how the tensions of imperial life lead him to drink and consume medications in a meeting with Oprah Winfrey in 2021 as a feature of a narrative on psychological wellness. He said, "I was ready to drink. I was able to consume medications. I was able to attempt to do the things that caused me to feel less like I was feeling. I was only out of control intellectually." Princess Margaret drank and smoked vigorously, supposedly nearly 60 cigarettes per day. As indicated by Andrew Morton's 2021 History, Elizabeth and Margaret, the personal universe of the Windsor sisters, Margaret was smoking and drinking unnecessarily when she was battling in 1966. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.